Hey, Steve Jewin, I got Henry Corrales.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, you're on with Henry Corrales.
All right, Henry, this is Steve Jewin from MMA Mania. How are you today?
What's up, Steve? Thanks for having me. I'm good, man. Thanks.
No problem. It's my pleasure, and I'm really looking forward to this fight you've got with Pico at Bellator 214, the Forum in Inglewood, California, January 26th. How are you feeling about this fight?
Oh yeah, I'm pumped, dude. It's my third year fighting there, and I'm from that area, so couldn't be happier, man.
You know, Pico said the same thing. He said, you're both California guys, you're both going to have a big following there, so it's going to be a real war to see who's the more popular in that building.
Is that what it's all about? I guess.
Well, I proposed it's about something else to him. I said it's an eliminator bout to see who's going to face Patricio.
Hell yeah.
You both got 4-fight win streaks coming in, so how do you think the fight's going to play out? Is it going to be a 3-round stand-up war? We've seen you in a lot of those of late.
I'm not sure, dude, but, I'm going to go in well-conditioned, well-prepared, and ready to get after it, dude.
So what's the training camp been like leading up to it? How has that gone getting you ready for that war that you're going to have with Pico?
Oh, it's been going really well. I'm at the MMA Lab here in Phoenix, so, the place is flooded with a bunch of studs, and we're working, man. We're doing it.
Anything that they've picked up on in Pico's style or technique that you feel like you can exploit going into this fight?
Yeah, it's everything that you've seen, everything that we've all seen, He's a great wrestler, great hands, and, when we accepted the matchup, we knew we had our hands full, so it's definitely brought out the best in this camp.
Pico, when I asked him about you, he said your greatest asset is your toughness, that people can't make you fold in a fight.
Yeah, that's definitely part of it, for sure.
Looking at that Andy Mean fight that you just had, you were going in there with a larger opponent, and some people were actually favoring him because of that, but you just kept working him until eventually he wilted.
Just chipping away, brother. Simple.
Do you see that with Pico as well, or do you think, as he does, that it could come down to just one punch from either of you?
Yeah, I've seen it all, dude. So, yeah.
All right. Well, in your opinion, then...
Possibility.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I see it all. That could be a possibility, for sure. What were we saying?
Oh, I was just going to ask you, with this fight being at the Forum, how excited are you since you said, it's your third year in a row there? Can you still get pumped up about it when you've been to this Forum so many times?
Yeah, it's so cool. It's always good to fight in front of some familiar faces, and third year in a row there, and it's definitely not getting old, man. I'm having a great time.
As Pico said himself, it's a very historic home for basketball, boxing, all kinds of pro sports. So there's like a real historic venue feel, like going to Madison Square Garden, for example.
Yeah, man, big time.
As you look forward to this fight with Pico and knowing the fact that it's also on the same card as Fedor versus Bader, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, that's really cool. I just fought on the same card with him in October, so yeah, let's get a fight on the same card again, so that'll be nice.
Did you get a chance to talk to him at that last card, or were you both too busy with your fights?
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to talk to him because he doesn't speak English.
Oh, he speaks a little.
He was there.
Go ahead.
He was there. I got to soak up in his aura, and that was pretty cool.
I know he knows enough that when his call gets dropped and they reconnect him, he's like, "It's okay, guys, I'm here." So he knows that much English.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it's definitely fun when you get to interact with Fedor, because I had that experience covering his fight with Frank Mir in April.
I didn't fight on that card. I don't think I was there either.
There must have been one of the ones right around there, like earlier in January.
Oh, Fedor fought on that card too?
No, I'm just thinking about previous heavyweight Grand Prix.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Do you think there should be a featherweight Grand Prix with so many contenders in the mix?
I haven't given that much thought. I'm not sure, dude. I think whether they label a Grand Prix or not, I think it kind of already is,
Mm-hmm. I mean, we've heard similar sentiments from Ryan Bader just on the conference call this week. He's like, yeah, we don't really need a Grand Prix. We just need the 2 top studs who are coming after me, and whoever wins among them, they get to face me.
That's cool. Bader's a cool guy. He's right here from the Phoenix area, so it's pretty cool.
Arizona is definitely a hotbed for mixed martial arts. I mean, all the guys that have come through Arizona State and are there at the lab, I mean, it seems like the hottest scene right now, maybe outside of Las Vegas.
Dude, yeah, that place is it's definitely sought after. You know, people are coming from all over the country. So, yeah, it's a tough place.
Do you feel like there's any confusion, though, when people talk about the lab? Because there's also the training lab, you know, the MMA lab, the training lab. I think some people use the lab and they don't know which one they're talking about.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I can see how it's confused for sure.
Mm-hmm. So, getting back to your camp, who's been the most helpful getting you ready for this fight? Who's giving you the best pointers or the best techniques?
Man, there's so many, you know. There's definitely a lot of outspoken dudes, so they're always throwing out good information around here, you know. And my roommate Dan the Hitman Moret, he fights in the UFC. He's been throwing a bunch of knowledge at me. Robert Emerson, he's been chirping too. My boy Scotty Hot Sauce, and just our coaches, man, Crouch, Benson Henderson. You know, I could go on and on, honestly.
Yeah, what's Benson up to right now? Does he have another fight coming up anytime soon?
Not that I know of. I think he got a new contract or something, so he'll be getting in there soon.
Yeah, well, I definitely hope he sticks around because he's one of my favorite fighters, not just to talk to, but to watch. He always finds a way to make it interesting every single time, and I'm sure training with him is no different.
Same, yeah, dude, he's a good guy.
Sounds like you might be stacking some weights there while I'm talking to you.
Oh no, I'm mixing up some lunch.
Oh, okay. I just heard plates moving in. I thought they were big metal plates. Hey, I wouldn't put
I'm
past
mixing
you
up
to...
some lunch. My roommate's cooking. We're multitasking here, baby.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I wouldn't put it past you to pump iron during an interview. Hey, I've interviewed David Branch while he was between rounds sparring, so I'm pretty much good with anything.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah. So what's your diet like getting ready for this fight? What are you eating to keep trim and stay in shape?
I'm eating a lot of game meat, some wild buffalo and some deer. My roommate Hunter Azure, he's from Montana. So that dude's always just killing shit, packing our fridge with some grub. So I've been eating really good and clean.
That's kind of like the Brock Lesnar approach, too. Go out there and kill whatever you can and eat what you kill and live off that.
The way it should be.
All natural. That's right. Nothing processed. No hormones, no additives.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, they're eating some sort of supplements out there in the wild that we don't know about. Maybe there's tainted organic meat. I don't know.
Hey, you see dudes getting caught for that stuff all the time, huh?
Yeah,
eating
absolutely.
that bad meat.
You know, it's funny how that happens. It boggles my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, as a fighter yourself, are you ever suspicious that there's really no such thing as tainted meat and some of these dudes are just taking stuff?
Yeah, I'm never suspicious about anything, but I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are certain guys that I call it the eyeball test. Like, you just look at him and you're like, how is that dude natural?
Yeah, some dudes are fucking nuts, dude.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, your fight with Aaron Pico, a very critical fight here in the division, a very important fight since it's on the main card of Bellator 214. And what in conclusion do you want to say about Aaron Pico as your opponent?
I'm sorry, what was that last part?
Oh, just your thoughts on Aaron Pico, the style of fighter he is, and what you look forward to the most.
Yeah, he brings the noise, and I'm looking forward to getting in there with him for sure.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing it as well. And Henry, I really appreciate the time today. And I want to give you this chance to plug any sponsors and any teammates and any social media that you'd like.
Sweet. Yeah, I want to thank everybody at the MMA Lab and my main sponsors, Dreamscapes with Manny Rodriguez, Anthony Flores at Help You Save, Horty at Horty Control, Ron Skolzang at Lace and Loop, the Terp House CBD with Brandon, and the rest will be on my Instagram at Henry Krause MMA.
All right. Well, everybody be sure to follow him on Instagram. Do it for the gram, and make sure you tune in to Bellator 214 for one hell of a fight between OK Corrales and Aaron Pico. Thank you, Henry.
Hey, thanks, man.
No
Have
problem.
a good one.
You too. Thank you, Danny, as well.